What is going on, my beautiful people? So in this video we are going to talk about being able to find freedom in the Lord. So you might be somebody right now that is trying to do something great. You want to go out there and bring something great to the world. Maybe you are doing something in your field. Maybe you're doing entrepreneurship. Maybe you're just a student and you want to be able to be your best, man. All these things, you want to be your best, but there's an element of overthinking that can come in. It's like you want to go out there and you want to try new stuff, but then you start worrying about what are other people going to think? If I make this mistake, how is it going to go over? Or is it going to be something where I might be out of a job if I do something that's like too far out there? If I want to go on this entrepreneurship path, how are people going to look at me? How is it going to be if it's like, how am I going to go out here and try this to the fullness? If I don't know for sure where I'm going, how it's going to work out, man. But the good news is that there's freedom in the confidence of the Lord and freedom in turning to the Lord that can allow us to grow our best and to go out there and make mistakes and just shoot for the stars, do everything that we can to be able to have the most fun, but most importantly, be able to grow the most that we can because we're not afraid of those mistakes, man. So I don't know if you guys have seen, but there's San Antonio Spurs. If you guys watch basketball, San Antonio Spurs just started out 5-0, first time in the NBA, or first time in franchise history to start out the season 5-0, which is pretty damn crazy. They've been pretty good for a long time. And there's a player on there named Victor Wembanyama. And Victor Wembanyama is 7'5", and he's very like a generational talent, man. He has somebody 7'5" on top of being like amazing, all this great stuff. Everybody knows he's a once in a lifetime player. You're never gonna see anything like this ever again. But the thing is, when I first saw him come into the league, it was so different than seeing all the other players, man. Because he knew that he had this value, because he knew that he had an enormous talent, and it's just like, nobody's going to cut you from your team, man. You could like go and score, you could miss 100 shots, and nobody's going to blink an eye. Everybody might say whatever, but he knows he's a generational talent, and he's going to continue to grow, and even if he misses a whole bunch, he can be okay with it because he knows it's going to be better for his growth. And when I saw him go out there and play, man, he was just somebody that could miss. He's somebody that could fail. He's somebody that could just do stuff over and over. And, you know, even on his first game that he came out in the summer league, people were saying like, oh, he's a bust, anything like that. But you could tell that his confidence didn't waver, man. And it's something that I was thinking about, like, imagine being able to walk into any place that you're in with that level of confidence. We might not all be 7 foot tall. We might not all have this generational talent. But we all have Christ Jesus, and he gives us the same value that Victor Wembanyama has, man. We can have that same confidence. We don't have to have that talent, but we can have the same confidence because we know we have inherent value. If we understand that we have inherent value, like Victor Wembanyama has amazing value, he can go out there and try his best. That allows him to grow, man, because it's such a stark contrast from all the other NBA players. Not all the other NBA players, but a lot of them that you can see. They'll go out there, they'll shoot 2 shots, miss 2 shots, and all of a sudden their confidence is wavered. They don't want to go out there and shoot no more. All of a sudden they start getting in their head, and you could tell like, oh, they're just out of it, man. And imagine that affecting you for the rest of like your career. Imagine you're going into a field and all of a sudden you want to try something different. You want to try something new. You want to break out there, and all of a sudden it fails on the first 5 attempts, and you're like, no, I don't want to try that no more. No, I'm done. I can't. But imagine also being able to be like, I know God's got me. I know I'm going to try out here. I'm going to go out here and I'm going to do this to the best of my ability. I know that I have inherent value in God. Nothing can take that away. So I'm going to go out here and I'm going to try my best. I might fail a whole bunch of times, but who cares? And for me, that's really been something that's been helping me with these videos, with anything that I'm doing, man. It's a very different path, and I just know that I want to go out here. I have value, whether this is the biggest success, whether this is the biggest failure, and hope that we're all able to recognize that because it's just so fun, man. It's so fun. Imagine Victor Wembanyama. You could see him playing on the court. He just looks like he's having so much fun, and I want you to have that same amount of fun in whatever you are currently doing, man. Let me know what you're currently doing down in the comments below. I love you guys. Hope you're having an amazing one. Peace.